Hello YouTube fans, here again. And I thought I'd talk about this one from 1977 and was considered a video nasty. That being Gestapo's Last Order. And no, I'm not talking about fucking porn, that's the name of the movie. Gestapo's Last Order. Now this film, it was a video nasty, it's one of your German potatoes films. Even today, it is banned in the UK. Not making it up, it is still banned in the UK. And with all fair said and done, I've seen a lot more disturbing films out there. A lot more disturbing. It always has to be baffled why it's banned still today in the UK. You can access it in other countries on DVD or in its total uncut form. And again, without repeating myself, it was a video nasty back in the day. This ways you can get it and watch it, and I'm not going to say because I'm not going to go on YouTube and tell you how to break the law. This ways. And I have originally saw it when it was censored down a bit. You cut away the nudity, the ending. You think the main character, that being called Lisa, dies, and that's not the case because there's no version I've seen where it's totally uncut, right? And you see the ending, and she gets up, she lifts up the dead guy, she chucks him into a fucking thing and cooks him, right? And it starts off, it's based on German there, MS experiment films around in that era. But to be honest, this one I can watch, it's horrible. It's not like fucking SS experiment champ. It's just talks and after talks and after talks and that's a shitty downbeat ending. It's not like Beasts on E. When I'm not making this up, you've got a little fucking die shagging women to death. Seriously, you're not hearing things when I said that. A little weird little runt shagging women to death. That's Beast on Eat, by the way. This, it's more serious. It's not over the top, but it's a lot more bearable to watch. So it's based on the German days. Yeah, you've got a bit of annoying music in the background when it opens up. Lisa, Lisa, talking in fucking German accent. But then you've got, after that, you've got a voiceover, you've got an idea in court, and it's to do with the Germans when the war ended at that point. And discussing all the horrible things that were done to them in the experiment camps. I know it's a touchy subject and it's disturbing, but again, it's history. It happened. And then you got the girl Lisa, who's the main character. She meets the general of the camp who got away with it. And they're walking around the camp, which is now shut down, and you get a bit of memory lane where they get fastbacks all the way through, and she's a prisoner in the camp. So you've got a really horrible scene. You've got this one woman who's a total fucking bitch. Feeds this poor German prisoner to Dobermans. Bit vicious scene. You've got another woman trying to protect a baby, and the German soldier tries to save his bullet, so he bashes her fucking head in with a gun. Not a bullet, a gun. Very nice. So it's definitely a disturbing film in that sense. But the most disturbing bit is roughly two scenes, and after that, the film sort of drags a bit. There's one scene where they're going to be eating babies, which is sort of like an idea it was influenced from 100 Days of Sorrow. But to be honest, this was more watchable, and it's a disturbing scene. It's not shit eating, by the way. And they're eating dead babies. It's not that graphic. The idea of eating dead babies, the German soldiers. And one dude passes out, butter on this metal plate, strip her naked, got the word right, strip her naked. They put oil and wristy, everything with oil in it, all on her body, so they go on. And they burn her fucking alive. They literally burn this poor woman alive. Then they're making out all over her fucking body, and then Lisa comes in. The captain of the soldier wants to break her because she's one of them who doesn't give a shit whether she lives or dies. Again, there's some bits in, I would say, disturbing because it was a cheap budget film, comes across being laughable. There's a bit where she's upside down, in the nud, she's fetting in the feeder with some rats. And all that, she's cute little rodents. They're rats, I'm a fucking Rottweiler. They're little fucking rodents, little fucking hamsters or turtles or whatever, they're not fucking rats. But the most disturbing bit is a bit where they've got this dirt, right? And they're hanging them upside down. Again, he's trying to talk to Lisa, wanting to break her, so she doesn't have so she wants to live, but she doesn't have a shit to live to die. So it's basically him wanting to break her. And the duck and mate in acid. There's a bath of acid. So you've got the idea it's acid. I'm making it sound more gruesome than what it is, because it's not really that graphic. But they've got the idea of the dipper mate in a bath of acid, and they're threatening to do the same with her, but she doesn't have a shit to live to dies. She meets this doctor on the way. You got the idea to do it, and then she asks the will to live, and then she gets in love with the evil captain. He kills that evil bitch, the one who was feeding women to fucking Dobermans, and she turns a bit bitchy. She turns on her mates who were helping her out in the German camp. And then it goes to the era where it's supposed to be the modern era now. He's fucking trying to do it with us. He sneaks a done it, shoots a fucker in the head. Now I do know originally you thinks he's dead because it ended as the version I had, it was sad, it was cut to pieces, the nudity and all that, some of the violence was cut down. You think she was dead and all, Lisa, but that's not the case. Sadly to say, you got a faded video of it. It was the only way they could get it in its so-called ending. He's dead, the captain. She gets the body, she pushes him into a log of woods. You see this guy with a weird smile like that, who's in the halfway through the film and all. You got the idea he knows what's going on, but he turns the other way. She walks off, nicks the captain's car, drives off. You see smoke coming out the chimney. Just the idea he's been burnt. He's dead anyway. You've got annoying music again. Lisa, whoa, Lisa. That music. End of fucking movie. End of movie. But it's one of these, it's a video nasty. I've just named all the nasty bits in it. There's a bit where German soldiers are raping the Jewish women. That's a disturbing scene. There's a bit where they're eating dead infant. Even though you wouldn't even know it's a dead infant, it just looks like they're eating a slab of meat to me. The bit where they burn the poor girl alive and they're making out on a body. And the bit where they dip that poor woman in acid. That's about it, apart from the bit where they feed that poor bird to the fucking Dobermans and the woman gets her head bashed in. I've just named all the disturbing bits. There's a few bits here and there and all, but it's disturbing. But in my eyes, I could watch this one. It wasn't like fucking Human Centipede or 100 Days of fucking Sorrow where you got people eating. Should I say what they're eating? I don't want to tell you if you're eating because I don't want you to fall up on your food. But it's not like that. It's not fucking in your face. I like the story of it. I know it sounds weird. It is a touchy subtext. It's based on the German this. It's based on when the Jewish people was pissing us in the war camps, you know, the task chamber, the torture and all that. And it's not a nice thing to talk about. But at the same time, without being weird, it's history. It's history. It happened. You can't fucking deny it. It's like Vietnam. It's like other disturbing things in the world. It's history. And yes, like I say again, the Ice Team fan shut the fuck up. I blow them up with a rocket launcher. Like I was about to say, it was erupted. It was a video nasty. When it come out, it was a video nasty in the UK. It's been banned. You can never get it in the UK. The only way you can get it is an American site, and I'm not going to tell you how to pay the law, but I've seen it in its uncut form. And I didn't mind it. I thought Lisa, the actress that played Lisa, was like pretty to look at. And I think she did a good performance. There weren't a weak character in it. It wasn't fucking stupid like Beast on Heat, where you got a little fucking guy shagging women to death. I'm not even making it up. Check it out, look it up, you know I'm not making that one up. Or an SS experiment camp, you see women just being tortured for the fun of torture. Or fucking, let me think of other ones, even the first fucking SS experiment camp. If I can remember the fucking name, oh, their love camp, which is just an excuse to sell tits and nudity. This on the other hand, yeah, there's a bit of nudity in it, but it's horrible. It had an interesting story. Kept me in J's. I like Lisa in it. I thought she did a good performance. Dirt doesn't do a shit to lives and dies. At the end gets the will. At the end gets the revenge. Dives off. End of movie. There's other bits in it and all why she got her revenge. Like you got the idea she was pregnant and the captain took away the baby. Very sad scene. But all in all, it's not a bad film. It's a good story to it. If you can get past the disturbing bits and the history, it's not a bad film. That is Adults to Tarot's Last Order. Until then though, I'm going to have an order because I'll see you later for some more movies, more movie reviews. Again, if you don't see me for 2 weeks, shut the fuck up, Ice Team fan. If you don't see me for 2 weeks, I'll probably be at work. But into then, I'll do some more movies, more politics and more things on the way. Into then, be smart, be safe. See you later.